From breaking knees to ending someone's whole career with a slide tackle, these are the most dangerous fouls in football history. Coming in at number 15, we've got one of the worst fouls in football history. Schumacher smashed into Battiston so hard the guy was left unconscious, and he even lost 3 teeth. And here's the wild part, Schumacher didn't even get a card. The ref actually gave Germany a free kick. Like, how does that even make sense? And if you think that was bad, get this, Nigel de Jong in the 2010 World Cup final decided to try out for Mortal Kombat instead of playing football. He straight up karate kicked Spain's Xabi Alonso in the chest, and what does the ref do? Gives him a yellow card. Like, did he think de Jong was just stretching or something? Even the ref later admitted he messed up. Felipe Melo comes in at number 13 because honestly, this dude just forgot how to act on the pitch. Inter Milan was desperate to score a late equalizer against Lazio, and what did Melo do? Instead of, playing football, he goes full-on kung fu and kicks Lucas Biglia right in the face. Like, yo, is this guy crazy? It's like he has zero regard for human life out there. Now, this foul was bad, but it wasn't like that bad. But before that, we have Roy Keane versus Alf-Inge Haaland. In 1997, Haaland gave Keane some lip after a clash that injured Keane. Fast forward to 2001, Keane saw his chance for revenge and stomped on Haaland's already busted knee. The dude got a red card, but it gets crazier. Keane later admitted he did it on purpose. Haaland's career never fully recovered. That's some next-level grudge stuff. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic, though, he's the king of revenge. Back in 2006, after a nasty spat with Marco Materazzi, Zlatan waited 4 whole years to get his payback. In 2010, he finally got his chance and sent Materazzi straight to the hospital with a vicious tackle. Zlatan later admitted he had been plotting this for years. And guess what? Inter Milan still got the last laugh, winning the treble that year. But speaking of brutal hits, remember what happened to Neymar in the 2014 World Cup? He got absolutely wrecked by Colombia's Juan Camilo Zuniga. The hit was so brutal that it fractured Neymar's vertebra, knocking him out of the tournament. Without Neymar, Brazil got destroyed by Germany in the semis. But Neymar came back strong, showing that even a broken back couldn't keep him down. And then there's Thomas Müller, who in 2018 nearly decapitated Ajax's Nicolas Tagliafico with a high kick during a Champions League game. Müller went for the ball, but instead he left Tagliafico bleeding and needing stitches. Just imagine trying to explain to your mates that you got knocked out by a footballer's boot. And I'm all about not kicking others when you're angry, but it's totally cool to rage kick that subscribe button. Hit it hard. Just like in 1990 where Cameroon pulled off a mad upset, beating Argentina 1-0 in the World Cup opener. But forget the scoreline. Everyone remembers the moment when Benjamin Foul is still up there as one of the most brutal in World Cup history. I mean, did he even care where the ball was? Not even close. Now, this one's wild. Cristiano Ronaldo in 2022, Portugal was up against the Czech Republic, and Ronaldo went up for a header only to get smashed in the face by the keeper. Blood pouring down his nose, he still didn't get the call. Dude ended up with a fractured nose in 2 places. And the ref? He gave the free kick to the goalkeeper. What? Even the GOATs get injured, right? Back in the 2017 Champions League quarterfinals, Lionel Messi was soaring for a header when Juventus's Miralem Pjanic decided to give him a shove. Like, come on, dude. It's basic football etiquette. Don't mess with a guy in mid-air. That foul was so reckless, Messi fell to the floor face first and smashed his head into the ground. Barcelona were not happy, and Neymar was booked for an instantaneous bad tackle in revenge. The images of Messi's fall were ugly, and he ended up with a cut under his eye. And guess what's wild? Barcelona actually signed Pjanic later on, from nearly taking out Messi to being on his team. Football is seriously wild. Just like Axel Witsel's when he was making waves with Standard Liège, but his foul against Anderlecht was so savage that people called for his ban from football. Witsel's tackle left the opponent with a broken leg and earned him an 8-match suspension. He kept claiming it was unintentional, but come on man, that was rough. But this guy survived with only a yellow card. See, in 2006, Manchester City versus Portsmouth had a shocking moment. Thatcher elbowed Mendes in the face for no reason, leaving him unconscious. Thatcher only got a yellow card? Seriously? Later, he got an 8-match suspension and a wage dock. Oh, what a joke. And a bigger joke is refereeing at the Premier League, back when John Terry was like a brick wall. You know how they say play hard or go home? Well, John Terry took that way too seriously. In the final moments of a League Cup clash between Chelsea and Arsenal, Terry tried to be the hero. He went up for a header, and next thing you know, he's out cold. Swallowed his tongue and everything. Like, seriously? Terry? That's one way to get a header wrong. At least Drogba saved the day with a winner, so Chelsea still got the trophy. And speaking of insane tackles, hold on to your seats, because we're jetting off to Spain for some more crazy action. In the 2011 Spanish Super Cup, Real Madrid and Barcelona were going at it like it was a street fight. Barcelona was leading 3-2, and Marcelo decided he'd had enough. He charged at Fabregas with a tackle that was pure rage mode. Bam! Straight red card. What followed was pure chaos. Mourinho pinching Piqué's ear and players shoving each other around like it was a WWE match. The whole thing turned into a wild mess, and everyone had to watch from the sidelines. But nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to what Son Heung-min did at number 12. During a game between Spurs and Everton, Son made a tackle so brutal that it left André Gomes with his foot pointing the wrong way. Son was so shaken by what he'd done that he didn't celebrate in the next game, even after scoring twice. He was all class afterward, apologizing and showing mad respect for Gomes. But if we are speaking of wild, Martin Taylor went full villain mode on Eduardo in 2008, Arsenal versus Birmingham City. And Taylor pulls off a tackle that looked like something out of a horror movie. Dude broke Eduardo's leg in 2 places, shin and fibula. It was so bad, even the TV people were like, nope, no replays on this one. Taylor got a 3-game ban, but Eduardo, man, he was never the same after that. Which foul blew your mind? Drop your thoughts and craziest football moments in the comments. And hey, if you loved the madness, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our next epic countdown.